here is Cam Schlittler, who grew up in the suburbs of Boston. His entire family were Red Sox fans. He said they've now all converted to Yankee fans. A broken bat, little liner there, soft liner to Chisholm, and some kindling wood after that.
It is the cutter, and that's 96 miles an hour, so it's not your average cutter, but it's a three-pitch mix for Cam Schlittler. It's a high-octane fastball.
Called strike three, a 100-mile-an-hour heater from Cam Schlittler, who made his way through the first without much difficulty at all. Little different than Schlittler in that he doesn't depend on a four-seam fastball. He will throw, like Max Fried, the kitchen sink at you. He's been very good.
That's a guy who knows how to mix it up.
StatCast powered by Google Cloud. He's gone. A sinker at 95, an early strikeout. This one is shallow center. And it's the right fielder coming in, Abreu. And a little change up there to get Judge to fly out.
So far, Early has been able to keep the ball down and control the nerves, been able to locate it where he wants, change up down in the zone, gets hit off the end of the bat. There, Judge, 2 quick outs.
Well, with 2 outs were when the Yankees did most of their damage last night, 6 for 13. But this one on the ground off the bat of Bellinger. Story was there. And let's hear it for these kids, 24 and 23 years old. 8 pitches for Early. Count goes 2-2 to Yoshida. And he bloops one into left field on a cutter at 97. And a leadoff man aboard for Boston as Masa Yoshida has his 3rd hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting. With 2 strikes, gets the cutter, stays with it, does not try to do much. See how deep he allowed that ball to get there. He's been locked in.
Big pitch, 99, right on his fist. 2nd strikeout of the night for Schlittler.
Well, you got to throw a strike, and he does. And you can see it's a 2-seamer. With a little run on it, and foul tipped into the glove and held on in the web.
Called strike 3 right at the knees. A sinker at 101. And as you said, Eddie, he kind of set him up with that pitch inside before this.
Oh, you look at the first pitch. Cutter in, and as a hitter, okay, sped me up. I see the cutter. Then he goes 101 down at the knees. Buena suerte. Good luck right there.
On the ground, Volpe will charge and will flip it to Rice. Another 100-mile-an-hour sinker. Mr. Triple Digit tonight, Cam Schlittler. Bellinger puts one up to shallow right. Here comes Abreu and Rafaela, and he dives, can't come up with it. Into second is a hustling Bellinger. That ball seemed to hang up there forever, but they were playing deep, and neither could come up with it.
They were playing deep, and Abreu coming in strong, and so was Rafaela. But you know who else was coming in strong on contact? It was Bellinger. From this high home, you can't appreciate it, but Bellinger is hustling from the get-go. Rafaela, who's an excellent center fielder, covering a lot of ground, isn't able to make the catch, and Bellinger ends up at second.
First and second now. And Rosario. With it in left, here comes Bellinger, here's the throw, and he's in there. Rosario delivers. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead.
And that's why they traded for Ahmed Rosario. What are you going to do? I'm going to hit left-handed pitching. Second time around, this team in pinstripes is just a different beast. They've made the adjustment. They saw what Early has, and they've taken quality at-bats. Base hit. The speed of Bellinger gets him to second base, and the speed scores him.
Jazz right center. That gets down. The Brady cuts it off. Stanton had to hesitate. Wasn't sure if it was going to be caught. The bases are loaded. 3 hits in the inning for the Yankees.
Nice piece of hitting by Jazz. Giancarlo playing it safe. Didn't know where Abreu was positioned. And that's a conversation he's having with Luis Rojas right now. Right here, he should know. As soon as contact is made, there's no one there. If he takes off, even with his speed, he scores standing up. He waited far too long not knowing where Abreu was, and he had to play it station to station.
And that one is into right field. Abreu comes up. They will hold Rosario as the throw is backed up by Early. 2-0, Volpe RBI.
What a piece of hitting.
Well, he fights it off, and this one's got some eyes on it. It's about 86 miles an hour off the bat, but he's trying to go that way.
Spoiled one. It was a little bit off the plate. And we had catcher interference. Yes, we did. That's going to bring in Rosario. The home plate umpire pointing to the catcher. Wells is still standing right near the batter's box. Was it a violation? And now they're going to send Rosario back. Wells hasn't moved. Usually a hitter will try to sell the heck out of it.
There was no interference whatsoever.
Oh, it's a foul tip. It's a foul tip off the glove that the umpire hears. So he thought it was catcher's interference based on sound, but it was the foul tip that he heard.
On the ground, that's off the glove of the first baseman low. 1 run is in. Here comes Chisholm. 2 runs are in. And the New York Yankees now lead it 4-0. A short hop off the glove of Lowe that deflected past Romy Gonzalez at second.
Gold Glover at first base. Trying to backhand it in between hop. Could not come up with it. And you're right, Coney. He's staying with the young pitcher on the mound, left on left.
Grisham to right. And Abreu is there. Volpe at second will not go anywhere. Brings up Aaron Judge. Watch Story chase Volpe. He got his foot in there pretty quickly. And the first pitch in, and it got him on the wrist. And as he heads to first base, he gives Slayton a little glancing look from about 15 feet away from him. Now he looks to his bench and claps his hands as they are loaded again.
I always look at see where the ball went. Ricochet down.
First pitch swinging with the bases loaded. Bellinger, Rafaela, and Duran come close to each other. Rafaela hangs on to it. Schlittler. Trevor Story. Swing left center field, diving fast in front of Bellinger. Trevor Story is aboard. Back-to-back innings now. Boston's had the leadoff man reach via a single. Story, good base runner, will not go. This one to second. Chisholm. Good scoop by Volpe, who's been a wizard on the infield in this series.
That's a pick right there. Great play by Volpe on a very bad feed by Jazz. As soon as he threw it, he looked at his right hand like it just slipped off it. But great pick.
Not only pick it, but stay on the bag to get the force out. If this gets by, it's second, third, nobody out.
He's got 9. Yoshida way out of the strike zone for that one. I'll tell you one thing, too. You can think about the current season, but you can dream on the future with Schlittler and Cole and Fried and others coming for the Yankees. He has been dominant tonight. There it is! Cam Schlittler, double-figure punch-outs. Jazz over the head of Romy Gonzalez. Chisholm and his speed aboard.
Well, 2 hits for Jazz. Loves the bright lights. This is the thing he wanted to embrace. Coming up with the Marlins, made his mark there, gets traded last year, just stays on that changeup.
Ground ball fielded low. Story back to first. He flew it away. And that's going to allow Wells to get to second base.
That's been a problem for Trevor last week of the season with errors. This time throws it away. Jazz coming in straight to the bag.
Well, especially with the pitcher covering. This is the hardest play for a pitcher. Low's out of the play. So you got to eat that one. You're really forcing it. Matz is there, but really not much of a play.
He slipped. That was not going to help him catch that baseball. See, it's sailing. On a 2-1, popped up on the infield. Bregman makes the play. That retires the side. For Schlittler as Gonzalez is gone.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, and he continues. And Duran pops it up, giving chase and making the catch and flipping into the Red Sox dugout. What a catch by McMahon! Schlittler, the first one over there to congratulate him. Ryan McMahon airborne.
Well, he's known for his elite defense, and it's not just ground balls. They know what's at stake. All out on the line.
Guys, it was right next to me. He got his hands down to brace himself so he didn't land on his head, his shoulders, anything like that.
What an amazing play to add to an incredible night here at the stadium for the Yankees. He ran 75 feet to make the play. And Story, a one-pitch grounder to Volpe. 7 pitches to get through the 8th for Cam Schlittler. Are we talking about a complete game? Chapman gets the call there, and Ryan McMahon strikes out. Ball strike 3 to Jazz Chisholm. Goldie goes, swing and a miss from Volpe. And that will end the 8th inning as Chapman may have given us his pose for the final time. And that misses. That's a walk for Bednar. Yoshida bounces one to Jazz. He will get the out there, slow to transfer it, and it was slowly hit. There's one out.
And that's the clock. He knew there was no chance to get 2. Set the feet, even though the transfer was not clean, and get the shore out at second.
One out away and a strikeout of Rafaela. Not that any team needs motivation, but they had a little extra coming into this season. As Yoshida will take second. This one is popped up. McMahon. And the Yankees have completed step 1 on their way back to a World Series. A lot of smiling, and you can see one of the back page headlines just saying, "Holy Schlitt." Cam Schlittler was the story of the night and the series for the Yankees. Not only what he did in this one, but what potentially he can do moving forward, Tony.
Well, to Eduardo's earlier point, Yankees starting pitching in this series, a 1.33 ERA. Led by Cam Schlittler tonight, who was utterly dominant.